Good morning, everyone, or nighttime as it is here. I'm just waiting for my stream to catch up so I can see how far behind I am. One of the things that I have been working on, let's tempt fate. And in-game sounds. I had them turned off because I was working on something, so... Aren't you screaming at me? He's the strong silent type. Apparently. He dies and it's just like, here, have this. Oh, okay. Thanks. What I have been doing is, you can see, I have chopped off the world. And I've been pushing a fence along there. I am aiming for up there. Look, there's another one. Ah, who needs the end when you can have lots of them right here? So yes, I've been trying to light up this area a little more. Will you not look at me? There's two of you too. Like, come on, guys. Hi. You were... Yeah, I'm not hearing hostile mobs properly. Oh, now I hear him. There's you. And you. And you. You're going to hear some howling wind behind me. We are having... Whoa, hello. Some serious wind happening. Can you teach these guys how to come over here? I wonder if this will help them. Well, I got one. Ah, we got two. Come on, guys. Yeah, I don't want to kill them. I want you to come back over here. Oh, what are you doing over there? I can need 2 pearls. Excuse me, turtle. Where'd he go? Come here. Are you on the thing behind me? No. I don't like leaving angry, flaming Endermen all over the place. It's never good for me. Let's eat something. Are we good? All right. So now that we've made this colossal mess, we've been getting a lot of zombie villagers lately. And I'm like, I really should maybe rescue them, but nah. What I have been doing, as I said, is I'm expanding our field area. So what I want to do is, once I have lit up across there, I can put another line across. I really want those spider eyes, but I really don't want to deal with the spiders. And it's still night, so it's not like a whole bunch of things aren't going to suddenly pop up here. Those are too many creepers. So what I've been doing is down here, I've been watching quite a bit of Netflix. I have finished, and I figured out what the name it was. It's the Umbrella Academy. It has 1 season on Netflix, and it was amazing. So I watched that. It is... I thought it was like a paranormal sci-fi type thing. And then it turned into something completely different. So I'm not quite sure what to think of it. Like, I don't know what it is. I do know that I have a hole in my fence over there, which is a problem. My fence should... Like, I finally chopped that mountain down. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. There are some dark places down there, which we saw earlier by cheaty means. This goes... And again, this is not lit up all up here, so this has to be done too. goes all the way out to that post. But that's all it does. It starts literally at that post and goes way out over there. So I need to have a connection somewhere in here that goes to there, which would be nice if it was way over there. And then I need, let me get down here. Yeah, this was fun because I would dig out from underneath and then this would be overhanging and I'd have things like creepers drop on my head. That was not okay. I don't know why there's one missing there, but I don't have any sticks to do anything about it. So yeah, and none of these trees over here are mine, so I can't do that. They're outside of what I consider my property line. And let's go back here. Let's put some dirt back in there. I guess I don't need all these tools and everything anymore. We can bring everything back. We made it morning. Yep, I watched a movie actually with Tackback. We did, last time I was in here would have been, I guess, either date night or sometime on the weekend. And we watched Coco, which is a movie I absolutely love. Like, passionately love. I was going to run some more torches, but apparently I'm picking up stuff instead. Look at all this stuff. Last time we were anywhere near here, we were discussing the fact that I didn't quite know what to do with this land. I do know I need to fill in stuff like this because we were up there, which looks like a floating nothingness. So what to do with this stuff? What do I do? Because that's way up there, yet that land is way down there. Do I keep this mountain rise? And then there's things like divots in it. Like, do I fill those in? Those are definitely getting filled in. That'll get filled in. This will get filled in. So I think what I'm going to do, because we've now made this decision, is for the lower part, I think... Oh, I put away all the dirt, didn't I? Hello, box. Hello, other box. Let's put stuff we do not need in here. Gonna keep the bed. And let's take some dirt. Instead of saying, let's do this, how about we just do this? Okay, so for here, we want it to stay on this level. This is our minimum level. So this will have to... Let's try that again. This will have to be filled in. Now, because I reserved the right to change my mind, I'm only going to fill it in like this. I'm not going to actually get rid of the water. I want to keep this relatively okay. Hello and good morning. Welcome back. Okay, so I am going to get, if I can, all of this sorted out. Whoops. That way it can green itself out. Or it can pile whatever it wants wherever it wants because it does. So we'll make everything kind of this level and higher. And with the and higher, there are some air quotes that go with that. So we don't know how much higher it's going to go at all. This is why I don't like creepers, because if a creeper blew up right now, I would like drop down 2 levels. And I have no one to blame but me, because I just covered it up. And I know this because I had one blow up out over there, and I dropped down so far, I was like, who put this hole here? It's like, oh wait, that was me by covering it up with 1 level. So we'll keep this. Okay, this pond obviously will have to go, or at least part of it will have to go, because it is only 1 deep. And we don't want it here. If I want a water feature or another pond, I will make one. Although I did keep the original ones over by where the house is. So maybe I will want one at some point, but not right now. So by making this flat, that'll be good. Of all the things I had planned to do today, building was not one of them. At least not building here. I was thinking of checking out where the roads need to go to the 2 mansions. Going to the ice biome that I have for the icebergs and seeing if it's possible to put something there. This one has to be 2. I can do these one as 1 because that brings them up to level. Dirt, please. So I'll do these. But as I said, you might hear a lot of howling in my background. We are having a severe weird windstorm today. The winds apparently are supposed to be on the same level as the ones that sank the Mary Celeste. The Mary Celeste was a great big ship on Lake Superior that nobody could figure out where it went. It just disappeared one night during a storm. I think it has been found since then. So, and Lake Superior is definitely a superior lake. It is, I think, the largest freshwater body of water in the world. It is very deep. It is very cold. It has a bay attached to it called Georgian Bay. I've actually swum in Georgian Bay, which is very cold as well. It was a very short swim. It was actually quite a miserable trip. It rained pretty much all of it. We had engine trouble. It took so many hours to get there, and yeah, it was a terrible trip. But I got to check a ton of stuff off my bucket list as a result. I was actually up at Tobermory, but yeah, which is an amazing place. It's beautiful. And I felt very privileged to be there and to see a lot of the stuff I've always wanted to see. Even if the weather didn't cooperate, even if our vehicle didn't cooperate, nothing went right, and the time frame didn't go right. And yeah, it was just a rotten trip altogether for that. But I got to see so many things that I never thought I would. And I feel very privileged and very blessed that I got to go. Because at any point, any of those things could have made us turn around, and we kept going. We just kept going. It was like, nope, we're going. We don't care. We're just going to go. Putting up a tent in the rain, not fun. The truck we had, the muffler was the problem. Essentially, the entire muffler system was falling off. And because it was a long weekend, nobody was open for us to actually talk to see what was wrong. And neither of us knew anything about cars. So when we got back home, there was a lot of, what on earth are you doing driving a vehicle like this? Why didn't you go and blah, blah, blah. It's like, because we didn't know. We just don't know these things. So that was an adventure. But yeah, got to go hiking in the rain. Got to go swimming in the rain. Got to do touristy stuff in the rain. We just did everything. We had a campfire for a little bit. Again, it was raining. There's only so much you can do with that one. We ate out, I think, once and everything. So it was not bad. I've had much better camping trips. I've had much worse camping trips. Well, not much worse. When I was a child, I went to a place called Dinosaur Provincial Park in Alberta, which happens to be an area where they have a lot of dinosaur fossils that have been dug up. And it's amazing. Now, if you're a kid, it's not so amazing unless you really love dinosaurs, because the number of mosquitoes there outnumber the people by 1,000,000,000 to 1. And I was completely and utterly convinced that the mosquitoes had eaten the dinosaurs. In my brain at that time, I was 100% convinced. There was no way you could convince me that they hadn't, because there were so many mosquitoes everywhere. It was brutal. Like, I have never in my life encountered that many mosquitoes, and I camp a lot. It was wow. It was so bad that my sister and I, yes, I have a sister, wouldn't get out of the car. Like, you couldn't open your mouth without having like a thing of mosquitoes in it. And the part I couldn't understand is it was super windy. So we thought, perfect, there'd be no mosquitoes because it would blow them away. No, the mosquitoes all have their own Apache helicopters. So things like, I did not want to fall in here. Things like, a little wind that was just short of a tornado and was blowing tents over, didn't bother the mosquitoes. They were like, oh, just a little breeze. It's like, guys, go away. So that night I opted out of dinner because that required you to open your mouth, and I was eating just as many mosquitoes as I was dinner. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm not hungry. We had the car door pulled right up beside the tent so that we literally hopped out and hopped in and spent the whole night listening to them buzzing just along the walls of the tent. I was like, nobody's getting out. I don't care what and how bad it is. You are not getting out of this tent as long as they're out there. But it was like, wow, I was truly impressed with the number of mosquitoes and just how strong they were. You could barely walk against the wind, and these things were like, it's just a little breeze. I was like, I can't even move. What is with these things? How can they? And it's just like, it was so bad. But got a story. Was an adventure. Not a great one, obviously, but it's something I will never forget for the rest of my life. Because I was a kid and I had killer mosquitoes. I should add, the reason I also am a little upset with mosquitoes is because I am slightly allergic to them. When they bite me, I swell up like somebody has actually put a baseball under my skin. It gets all hot and tender to the touch, and so I'm not a fan of that, as most people would not be. And there isn't any kind of lotion or anything out there that will take that away. So I literally just kind of suck up the pain. There's nothing that can be done. Now, this block that I'm doing is that block I mentioned before that, whoops, there we go. This block is staying because this block is a mistake. And look at all my wolves. Wolves are back in town. Yeah, I had a glitch in my file and it moved some of my chunks around. And this is one of the chunks. I did use a chunk editor to put my chunks back so that they were where they were supposed to be. And this one I forgot because I didn't notice it. I hadn't developed any of this area, so this was a surprise. And because we have updated and the chunk editor program has not updated, I don't have the ability to fix this one. Now, what happens when you fix it is it actually takes it back to its original state. It goes, what is the seed? And it then puts whatever was there for that seed. So when it wrecked part of my actual builds, I actually had to say go back to what it was originally and then redo the whole thing from scratch again. So I had to rebuild some houses. I had to redo some fencing area. I had to redo quite a bit. And it was completely random. It would pick chunks out of one place and it put them somewhere else. So as you can tell, this chunk doesn't belong here. I am cutting it out and isolating it now, but you can see it has exact edges. And there was a tree here, and you could see that it cut it right off. The more I edit around it, the more it looks like I've done it. But yeah, this was what happens when your backup battery fails in the middle of a save. And there are no save files. Like, you can't go in and say, oh, I want to go back 10 minutes. Let's go back 10 minutes. That doesn't exist in Minecraft. Whatever you have is whatever you have. So, of course, I was more than a little upset at the fact that my world got corrupted. And yeah, it was really bad where I had the conference center. Now, the conference center wasn't there at that time, but wow, it was really bad. Like, really, really bad. Okay, so I need to get rid of these. Yeah, so that I had to fix. So I went into, the editor's called MC Edit, and it's actually a very powerful program. You have to be careful because you can really mess up your world. I have worked with it a few times before, so I wasn't unfamiliar with the program, but as a result, I know to respect its limits. I have been in a world in which we had an issue of some sort, and we went to try and fix it with MC Edits, and wow, did we hurt that world pretty bad. But when you know what you're doing, you can do some pretty cool stuff. A lot of people use it for repeating chunks. So it's things like if you are building like a wall, so you're building a wall around a very large area, you can grab that wall chunk and just duplicate it over and over and over again. So it's like having creative. I'm going to run down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am going to have to cut the end off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I there yet? Oh, a big chunk of the end off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And goodbye, end. I didn't know if I would have to edit this part, but apparently I will. Oh well. There we go. Okay, this end part is a lot longer than I thought it was. It just keeps going and going and going. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have enough sickle touch picks, I wonder? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, looks like I'm still in line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. All this counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it just made it. Sweet. There's no way for me to check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the fence. 4, 5. Perfect. It stayed lined up. That's always my worry, is I won't line it up correctly. All right, so now we've done that. What happened to my list? Anybody? Anybody? I had a list. These are my videos that I am in the process of making. This is my stuff I have to do today. That's my shopping list. That's something completely different. And that's our menu. Oh, there it is. Way over here. All right. So we've done some of the perimeter fence. Oh, I need to make a banner, a bunny banner. But I thought I had already made a bunny banner. So I need to go find a bunny banner. Figure out where I put it. Because I kind of have to have put it somewhere. Not to mention, all these bridges have like a sign. I'm like, shouldn't they have another sign? Because all the signs have the snowflake things on them. And it feels weird not having them. So I'd need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus the bunny banners. Because we built a building and all buildings have banners. Look at this. This was all carrots. Do you see all carrots? I don't see all carrots. I see very impolite villagers who have no understanding of the importance of carrots. These villagers, they don't care. They don't care all the work I have put into making all of these carrots. There, you can make your own potatoes. See if I care, which I obviously do. Or else I wouldn't be complaining about it, right? All right. All right. These should all be carrots because I don't think they come back here anymore. I haven't seen them back here in a while. So I don't know. And I do have 2 iron golems, which means I should have at least 20 villagers. So one of the things I want to do is I want to find the cartographers. And I want to find out, we need to do an ocean temple. But we also need to find out if there are any more mansions. Because I do believe we did the mansions before the aquatic update, but after my files got corrupted. So I don't know if I have like the proper like mansions. Like, oh, really? I'm not even going to touch those. Totally not worth it. Hello, bunnies. I have all the colors now. We did that last week. All right. Are you ready to make little bunnies so that I can kill you all? We're just going to randomly go around and pop on all of you. I have an unusually large number of black and white ones. And this is why we need all the carrots. Change perspectives. Do we have more in our inventory? We do. Okay. Because they're going to go completely nuts. You good? You're a baby. Babies, babies. Okay. Adults are coming back. You're an adult. Any more adults? They all had their babies and ran. It's kind of funny. Is there any more? Okay, you mind if I come over here? Because I can't quite get to you. I don't think there are any more adults. There. No! I am so sorry, but yeah. Is that cooked? It was raw. Wow, it didn't catch on fire. I had expected it to catch on fire. That is surprising. Also, the carpet that was here I had to move because of the fact that horses were using it to escape. That's not a good thing to discover. Not at all. All right, carrots. And yes, this is the test kitchen, which I am robbing blind. because I kind of need them. There we go. I slept last night, so I should be okay. How we doing, chickens? I am going to have to massacre some of these at some point because it's really full in here. And I don't want it quite that full. Eggs go here. And chickens. And now carrots. This is what I need to do. I need to fill this up. The other one's full. And this one is not. So we have one silk touch pick. What is going on up here? This is another area I have to light up. It's pretty bad. See? I put signs up here. I don't remember what the signs are for. But yeah, it's bad. So let's leave. Oh, the other thing I was going to do, because today is a bit of this and a bit of that, we're going to dig this out. We talked about this the other day. It's going to mess up our treasure maps, but it happens. I might want to take the fence down first, though. Okay, that didn't go as planned. Okay, and this whole fence actually has to come down because it is going to be a 9x9, and we're going to put the gold on it. We just can't touch the, there we go. I'm saying stuff and I'm like going, oh, but I could do this or I could do that. I'm getting all excited about the other things I can do now. Hopefully this will give me the room I need. This whole fence actually has to come down. Grr. The nice thing is it doesn't matter that much because the torches... Oh no, the torches will still be wrong. The fence torches are not included in the lighting numbers. And I do need more fences, which is handy. Although I'll be putting the same fences right back up again. Oh, there's my other carrots. I was wondering where they were. Why didn't you guys tell me where they were? They've been there the whole time. Okay. So this is going to get a little messy down there because obviously this fence is going to have to jag over because I'm digging this out. Fence line. All right. Thank you. So this is where the new fence goes. And remove. All right. Well, I'm not going to remove it right now. I have to put a fence line down. That should say fence line. So this is the new fence line. All the rest of that is going away to give us more room. Yeah, this is definitely the fence line. Enough with the fence line fences already. Oh, I missed two. How did I miss these two? Okay. So we take that off. We jump on down. Let's take an eyeball quickly down there. We're good. Let's run inside and get the gold. It's not very far down, so there we go. 2 blocks of 64. Back up we go. We have a bed on us, right? Yes, we do. Okay. So I was thinking that since this is 1, 2, 3 here. Oh, we have torches everywhere. We can make this 1, 2, 3 here, which fills in there. We have the dirt, so we can do this. There. This is part of the 5 grid, so I don't want to mess up my grid. My grid is kind of important. It's the right light levels that I need. And I can't tell you why, because I don't know. I really don't. All right, and then this will be 1, 2, 3. So this one stays. We're out of dirt. So that stays on that level. Not sure if this is going to have a breakthrough on the other side, because we're digging kind of far. There will be a bridge. So do I need more for the bridge? That I don't know. Okay, let's pick up all this dirt. So it's going to go back in again, these 3. Which is going to mess up our maps. But that's okay. We're going to move them to another area. I'll kind of just leave those there for right now. So these 3 will go all the way around, including on the other side. So I am trying to get them to meet up. Oh, but I need to get the gold up here first. Take that out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which makes this 9. And we fill this whole thing in. I think I have enough gold now. I mean, I made a lot of golden carrots and golden apples to make potions and things I needed, but I think I should have enough. If not, I think I'd still have at least a few stacks of the ore. Oh dear. Excuse me, sign. Excuse me, torch. Okay. Let's get this filled in. I know we came pretty close. We had a nice orangey nougat in the inside of our pyramid before, and quite a bit of it done. Okay, we need to go get some more. Apparently we need to get quite a bit more. So 2 stacks is not going to cut it. We'll throw into the furnaces some more as well. So what do we have in here? Ooh, quite a bit. And in here, oh, I can only do 1 at a time. What did I already have in here? I really have too much stuff on me. Okay, dirt, goodbye. And other stuff, that's just stuff. Goodbye. Oh, it was only that one that had something in it? How odd. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. All right, that was dirt. That is everything else. Nope, that doesn't work. Let's try that again. Should be able to do 21 of each of these. Then another of those. All right, so we have 30 more. And that's it. We got to make the most of that until those stacks are smelted. But it's only 2 more stacks, which I think is another 20-something. In here, we want, that's fortune. We want silk touch and silk touch and silk touch. Those are all going in here. I'm doing that while I remember. Okay, so this should be coming down. There we go. No, shovel! Don't leave me. Okay, I can't do a lot more in there. I won't be able to get across because we do not have the ability yet to get across. You have to make a little bridge. Don't know what I'll make it out of yet. I mean, all the other bridges are made of spruce, so I guess I kind of have to make it out of spruce. But I don't know. We are so close. We almost have enough. The ones in the oven now might be all we need. But that's a heavy might. I don't know. Okay, let's clear some of this wall out. We're going to be kind of leaving this place in a mess. I kind of want to start a lot of jobs, and then when I go back watching Netflix, I can finish up things like clearing out this dirt, getting it put back in. That I can do. One of the things I do want to go is I need ice. I need a lot of it. Our wall that I want to build is made from ice in its core, and then the outer parts are made from, I don't remember what, but another material. So we'll have to go find that. I literally don't remember. I've made this wall before and I loved it. It looks really good. It's, I think, either 3 to 5 wide, which means that I can walk on it. I am going to modify it from my original design, just because I can. Hello, sign. If I remove the block you're under. Okay, it does break you. Good, good. And we have arrived at the other side. So, fences. So it's going to go to there. I guess I just kind of have to do that, because the rest of this disappears. There. Okay. And let's dig up this part. There we go. Wow, there's a lot of it. That one has to go. Whoop, and that. And we fill this in so it can change into nice, pretty grass. There. I hear not nice things. Doesn't matter. Eventually all of this will be included into our world. Hopefully nothing will spawn back here because we have the torches sitting up there. If they do, that's just not going to be cool. All right, now I've just made it much harder to get back up there. But we have an even path. I need to establish the 3 wide around. That is going to be, because it's going to be set up as being 1 lower. So I want to get that path part done. There we go. So I do believe it's, yeah, it's all this has to come out. And yes, that is coal. Yay. And I am going to have to take that out. Really? How much of this is there? Come on. Once we get rid of... Hello! Welcome, welcome. Lurk away if you want. I am literally doing a little of this and a little of that today. I've been watching Winona Earp. I am not very far in. Like, I'm not entirely sure I've finished the first episode yet. It's hard to tell. And so I am creating some projects that I'm starting with the idea that I can finish them while watching that. There we go. So this wall is a keeper wall. So let's fill it in so it looks nice. This is the lower path that has to stay. This is the upper path, which doesn't stay, but it's going to cause me problems because I can't get back over to the other place now. Oh, of course. This needs to be a lower path. Which is funny because I filled this all in not too long ago. I don't know if I have another pick. Oh, I do. I have lots. Awesome. There we go. Goodbye, pick. And let's just fill that in. Oh, I have to fill that in because if I decide to make this as a normal path, it'll show that. Grr. That is gold up there, so this is a keeper. But those are torches on there, which is a pain for me. There. Okay, we can do this. We can. And that also has to be a second level. think I have the handle on this. Nope, messed it up already. That has to go. All of those ones. Yeah, I'm going to do this part with everyone so that I have this done and done correctly. But I do want to go on an adventure. I need to find the ice. Really? It is really howling out there. I have an appointment after the stream. Okay. Well, that's not a problem. If you have an appointment, you got an appointment. Life happens. My stream was delayed because Mom's doctor called. I was just like, I'm about to hit go. And it's like, yeah, no, you have to wait and answer this call. And it's like, no, I called you a week ago. Why are you calling me back now? It's because they can. So, all right. That is done. All right, so what I can do on my own, me and Winona are going to do this, or Winona, whatever, are going to finish digging this out. And we're obviously waiting on the gold to be done. Yeah, I know this is the fence line. Thanks. Before we can do much else. Now, 1, 2, 3. This would be 4, if I can do this right, which is there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what that noise in my background is, but it had better stop because it's really loud. And this will be the entrance onto the beacon if we need to change something on the beacon. I don't know what we would change, but that is the option. I actually do want to dig out all this dirt. This is kind of fun hopping around on it. Okay, we'll only go this far because I don't think there's any more. Well, there is, but we're going to pretend there isn't any more. You're excited for your... Yay! Appointments are always... Well, it depends on what they're for, so whether they're exciting or not. They can be sometimes. I need to sleep. Sleep. Sip of tea. But you've had a few appointments lately. Do I recall? Ooh, this is spruce. We can put spruce somewhere. We slept, so... That looks weird over there. We can do fencing out here. Oh, and the other thing I was going to do, there are so many this and that's that I have to do. I need to put the fish in the tank. We have all those fish, and they're all sitting in buckets. And I'm pretty sure that's not good for fish. Not at all. So I have to put them in the tank. I'm nervous about doing it because once they're in there, they're in there. There's no getting them back out. I need one for way down there. And then I need to continue on here. I'm not sure if I should ask what the appointment is for. That's where I'm kind of stuck right now. I'm not ignoring that you said it. I just don't know how much you want to share about it. Because it is kind of a public forum here. And I do YouTube videos afterwards, so... There we go. Did you see what I did with the bunnies? I got all the bunnies finally. They bred themselves into every color except for the, what's that color? The beige ones. So I just brought some beige ones from the desert. It was awesome. Do I really have no carpet on me? Did I put it in here? I must have put it in here. I did put it in here. I need to put some carpet on here so I know where I'm going. So one there. And one there. And finally, because when I come back from a lot of places, I'm going to run into this giant wall. I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, I am so dead. Because I'm not going to be able to get past it. So I have to figure out, that's one of the things I have to figure out as a gateway system for how to get back into my area once I have that up. Why do you spend so much time up here, little one? We were doing the fish. And I need to eat. Let's go get the fish. They should be all over here. And then we can get other fish because there are just over 1,000 different types. And we have all the named ones. We have duplicates of all the named ones. So we have 2 of each. This guy's been soaking so long, he should be super wrinkly. In here. Okay, there is no room to do that. Like, none. That should be enough dirt. I like to carry my shulker boxes. So we're going to use yellow. It should be good enough. And see, they all have different names and stuff. We have them all. It took a while, but we did it. That was quite a while ago. We're going to have a lot of buckets left over. And things you can't even like double click them. Because the only thing they're going to move is another one of their exact same name. Ah, it's a real deal, Doc. Well, those are the best. Yay! Yeah, small town doctors. Got a sliver. Awesome. If you have toxic shock syndrome, no, not so much. Not sure how to trust them. I have space. All right. So this, oh, what is this? I have another fish here in the bucket, and I don't know what fish it is. We're going to leave it in there. And we're going to go put our fish in our tank. I'm nervous because I like having all of the fish somewhere. Like, I wouldn't mind having a giant wall over here with the fish in the buckets and underneath saying what every type of that fish is. Like, this is this kind of fish in that bucket. Maybe I'll still do that, but I'll have to go catch them all again.